Hello and good morning. This is Yotso again from the Yotso Tech Tracks YouTube channel. Welcome to the channel, and this morning I would like to show you my tire choice and selection for my 2016 Ram 1500 pickup truck I am using as my daily driver slash camping, overlanding, touring and just general adventure vehicle. It's snowing right now and it's a little windy, so please excuse the quality of the video. If the sound does get a little bit iffy, it's because the wind is picking up slowly, so I'll make this quick. I went with these Goodyear Wrangler Duratrac tires about 2 years ago. I upgraded from the factory Goodyear Wrangler SRA, basically a highway rated tire. The reason I came up with these tires as my choice, because they meet my needs as an all-around tire for on-road and off-road conditions that I'll be taking this vehicle to in the near future for family camping adventures. These tires are roughly a 33-inch equivalent diameter tire. They are 285/70 17-inch. They do not rub on this vehicle at all, even with a factory suspension. As of now, this truck has about a leveling kit in the front of about 2 inches, 2.5 inches tops, and full lock turn to turn. It does not rub at all, even with my aftermarket fender flares I've made. They do stick out a little bit past the fenders, and I have no rubbing issues whatsoever. I chose to go with a 33-inch tire for many different reasons. First of all, I don't want to lose any performance, and I don't want much of a fuel economy penalty going with larger tires. These tires are readily available pretty much anywhere across North America where I live, and if I do happen to have an emergency where I need to purchase 1 or 2 extra ones, it won't be a problem. These tires have a significant sidewall for my application, so even in rough conditions I'll be able to air these down, and I won't risk any rim damage or popping a bead in my conditions. These tires have about a 2 centimeter wider profile than factory tires, which are a 265 millimeter width, and they fit in the fender well really nicely. The reason my tires stick out a little bit, because I am running a 2-inch wheel adapter on all 4 corners, but I chose to do that for more of an appearance, and I like the look of a vehicle with a little bit wider track. These tires are actually snowflake rated. As you can see in the video, they do have the mountain symbol with the snowflake in the middle, so these tires are suited for winter Canadian driving where I live, for severe snow conditions, and they meet the requirements of snow tires when the temperature drops. As I stated in previous videos, if you haven't seen that already, I did get a full-size spare tire. I will show you right now. It's mounted on the back. I chose this for many different reasons, primarily for tire wear. I do run a 5-tire rotation at least once a year on this vehicle to keep the tire wear a little bit more acceptable. This vehicle has independent front suspension and a solid axle, so you do end up with different tire wear in the front and the back, but my 5-tire rotation is trying to keep that to a minimum. I want to get maximum life out of these. They do have a good tread wear rating, and this is the first time I have run these tires. On previous vehicles I've ran mud terrain tires, some all-terrain tires by BF Goodrich, and so far these tires have given me no problems. I've had no punctures. The tread is pretty aggressive for the average person. I wouldn't go with a much larger diameter tire for this vehicle. This is a half-ton pickup truck, and running into fender clearance issues with larger tires, as well as fuel economy penalties and the ground clearance I would get from running a 35 or 37-inch tire, in my condition, in my needs, it doesn't justify the cost of, for example, re-gearing the differentials. Those modifications get really expensive really fast. One more thing, because I've only gone up about 1 inch a little bit more than that in diameter from the factory. These do still meet the requirements of falling into that 5%. We're going larger diameter. The speedometer is not adversely affected. So my speedometer is pretty accurate, as I've measured with GPS as well. It's off only by a couple of percent, I believe 3 or 4. These tires, I hope to get many years of life out of them. So far so good, and if I have any issues I will be reporting on them, but I'm very happy with these purchases. So far the tread wear seems to be very good. I've rotated these about twice already, so my tread wear is completely acceptable. These have roughly, I would say, 20,000 kilometers on them, maybe not even that much, and they're holding up really well. Well, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. If you like, subscribe, and more content like this coming soon. Thank you for watching. That's it for now. Goodbye.